The Gilded Age, a period drama on HBO Max, exemplifies the cunning and egotism of upper society. The show is already well into its third season and is still captivating its expanding viewership with drama. Another week has passed, another Gilded Age episode has been enjoyed, and another series high record has been celebrated. In its first 3 days of release, A Different World, the 5th episode of Season 3 of the historical drama, attracted 4 million cross-platform viewers in the United States, setting yet another viewing record, according to Deadline. With Episode 4 of Marriage is a Gamble, which attracted in 3.8 million viewers just a week ago, the audience figure surpassed the previous one. The historical drama starring Julian Fellowes also set a new weekly audience record on HBO Max. The Gilded Age is performing 20% better season over season, which is a considerable improvement. Even while the period drama has performed admirably, these records may be overshadowed by the remaining episodes of Season 3. The Gilded Age has received favorable reviews and critical acclaim overall. As it examines the elite society of 1880s New York, The Gilded Age offers a plethora of drama. As the new money Russells attempt to integrate into society, the period drama mostly focuses on their established neighbors, the Van Ryn family. In the first season, Bertha Russell hosted a successful ball that attracted everyone to their house, including Mrs. Astor, Donna Murphy, the head of society. Although Bertha has made significant strides toward achieving social acceptance at the start of Season 2, she still pushes her way deeper into society in what is referred to as the Opera War. Julian Fellowes wrote The Gilded Age with the intention of using it as a prelude to his best-known work, Downton Abbey. Carrie Coon as Bertha Russell, Morgan Spector as her husband, George Russell, Taissa Farmiga as Gladys Russell, Louisa Jacobson as Marian Brooke, Harry Richardson as Larry Russell, Christine Baranski as Agnes Van Ryn, and Denis Benton are just a few of the series' outstanding ensemble cast members. When TTF shows up at the train station without warning and demands to accompany Peggy on her journey, this wonderful opportunity is ruined. Peggy, who is attempting to move on with Kirkland, declines to go with him since she is aware that their past has made their relationship unpleasant and complex. Fortune, however, is unyielding and pushes Kirkland, who helps Peggy in the train station, with force. The scene where Fortune greets Kirkland was my favorite tense conversation between the two men, even if their fight was intense. Fortune said, "Mr. Kirkland." "Dr. Kirkland," said Kirkland. Eventually, Fortune backs off, and Peggy says she will return and explain Kirkland the reason for all the stress. I never imagined the day would come when the invincible George Russell would begin to flap. However, George's feelings are heightened these days because of his remorse about sending Gladys to England with a man she despises and his ambition to possess every railroad on the Monopoly board. George flaps for the first time when he fires his lackey, Clay, Patrick Page. As it happens, George finds this villain-voiced sidekick to be insufficiently vicious. George becomes enraged when Clay is unable to provide the land and railroad lines he needs to construct his Continental Railway. However, as Clay notes, it's because George lacks the funds to complete the transaction on his own. Perhaps it wasn't such a good idea to give the Duke a large portion of his fortune as Gladys's dowry after all. However, George uses Clay as a scapegoat and dismisses him, saying, "You are done with me. Counsel is not necessary to inform me of what is not feasible. I need someone to assist me in doing the seemingly impossible." Watching one of the Titan submersible videos about the man who killed everyone on board his deathtrap submarine by walking so Stockton Rush could explode and ignoring experts is exactly like this. George appoints his own son Larry to take Clay's place. When offered a new job, Larry's first reaction is, "What's in it for me?" To get the land they require, they will travel to Arizona, like a capitalist father, like a capitalist son. However, Larry must quickly make a proposal to Marian, Louisa Jacobson, before he can depart. For those of you who are keeping track, here is Marian's third suggestion.